Hi, and welcome to the Digital Digging YouTube channel. In this video we're taking a quick look at the tanks that were released on the DevBlog this week and muse about the likely release schedule. First up we have the A34 Comet, a later incarnation of the Cromwell and an interim design to tide Britain over until the introduction of the Centurion, more of which later. This medium tank was fitted with a 77mm high-velocity cannon, which was considered superior to the 75mm KWK of the German Panther when using sabot rounds. The devblog mentions that it'll be effective against Tier 3 and 4 opposition, so it looks as though the final tier for this tank has yet to be decided. It's pretty quick, but the armour isn't sloped and varies between 32 and 102mm, so don't hang about. Use the manoeuvrability to your advantage and go and hunt bigger tanks with that rather powerful gun. Next we have the Churchill Mark III. This heavy tank is again, as far as I know, yet to be tiered, but my guess is that the 57mm gun and the early-ish first use of 1942 will see it somewhere in the middle of Tier 2. This fabulously slow tank may take a while to get you across the map, but once you've arrived, the armour will make sure you're there long enough to get the kettle on at least. The gun is only really of use at close quarters, so coupled with the armour, this is a heavy brawler, and if you've got some support from a more nimble teammate or two, perhaps the perfect capper. Now we get to the one everyone's been waiting for, the mighty Centurion Mark III. Just look at it. This one comes with an 83.8mm QF20 gun which fires sabot rounds. The word sabot is actually French for clog. During the Industrial Revolution, unhappy workers would supposedly throw their clogs into the gears and workings of the machines they were unhappy about. This practice gave rise to the word sabotage and the phrase clogging up the works. In terms of ammunition, it describes the discardable casing that holds the main round, originally made of wood or paper mache. Its job is to expand on firing, filling the barrel behind the main round, thus reducing windage and raising the muzzle velocity of the actual projectile. The Centurion 3 is a Tier 4 vehicle, and that mighty gun will be highly effective against the Panthers and T-44s it'll find there. It's pretty nimble too, with a top speed of 35 km/h or 22 mph, and with its armour coming in at 152mm at its thickest point, it'll be no pushover when going head to head. Right then, onto a release date. Well, I don't have a crystal ball or any insider information, so this is based on past events and an event which is yet to pass. If we go purely by the Last Nation release, the American tanks started to come out in August, first just a handful, and then a few more, and then a final main tranche at Christmas time. If the British Tech Tree release follows the same pattern, then we can expect to see the first of them turning up anytime now. And you should also keep in mind that Gamescom starts on the 5th of August, and I'd be very surprised if that didn't coincide with some kind of announcement from Gaijin 2. In other news, I was hit in the trousers by a fledgling blackbird this morning. I've no idea why I feel offended, I only know I do. Right then, more soon, cheerio chaps, and I hope to see you for the next one. Bye bye.